Run this thing, man. As soon
And
as I see it pop up.
dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun.
I'm just waiting on. I got the music, so I'm just waiting to see it on
And we are live.
Instagram be taking its sweet time over here.
There we go. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
Let me get that thing. There we go. Mute that tab, baby.
What up, Oolers?
We in this thing.
Yep.
We in this thing. We in this thing. We in this thing. Let the people get in here. We back.
We back.
Man, I really want to get out to what you call it, Colorado and go to that Full Draw film show, but I had to go to the Watermelon Festival.
Yo, dog. I'm not. Yo, dog.
Very black of you, Trey. Very black of
man.
you.
Look, yo. Can you let the people get in? Let the people get in the lobby. Like, relax, yo. Like, let the people get in here. Let the people come in. Come one, come all. Come as you are.
Said the watermelon
No. We're not doing that today. No, like, I don't know what he on, but he set us up last time with that company that shall not be named as well. And I got a story about that later too.
Who?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get right back to it. Don't worry about it.
I know.
It wasn't. It damn sure wasn't
me. What was it called, Trey?
No, we're not saying no.
Tell him, Trey.
Nah, it's too early. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to New Gen Archers, man. It's episode 18. We here for a good time today, not a long time. We done missed a couple weeks, our bad, but we had some things going on, man. So we're gonna get into it. We got some news for y'all. We got some archery topics, hunting topics, some usual tomfoolery. Like, it's gonna be a good show today, man. Let's get active, man. It's gonna be a good show today.
Hey, dog. Jay's a fool.
It's me? I'm the problem? I'm the drama?
Yes.
Wait. I don't receive that. I don't accept that. Why is it me? Why? Hold on. We got beef right off the rip. Why am I the fool?
Well, right off the rip, the Watermelon Festival for one.
I didn't say it. So how is it me?
No. Y'all gotta understand. In Hope, Arkansas, they have the Watermelon Festival. Shout out to Hope, Arkansas, home of Bill Clinton. And it's it's a big festival. They got baseball tournament or softball tournament. They got car shows, food trucks, and then of course they have a big thing where people grow like massive watermelons. I think the watermelon was like 300 pounds.
Hey, yo, big dog. Why do you get on here every week just determined to set us back like week?
How was I setting you back? That is a national syndicate. That is a national recognized festival.
See, Will started this, man. Look, man, let me keep it. We don't talk about this right after we get this intro started. Y'all can see we back on our usual BS today, Instagram. We having a good time, man.
Y'all got
we're gonna get into the topics. But we're going to have a good time today, man. Let's rock, yo. Oh, man. These guys don't have no brains, yo. They don't have no sense. They don't make no sense. They just don't care. There's no boundaries.
I got my eyes burning.
These jokers is built different. I promise y'all.
Ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah. Like I said, this is episode 18, man. We've been doing this thing for a while. We're almost coming up on 20.
Hey, man, something wrong with Trey today, though.
Bruh, he needs to. I'm about to mute him if he wants to. I don't know what's wrong with dude Trey today, yo. Bruh on some other stuff today. Like, your man's that's a sick guy, yo. Like a very extremely sick gentleman right there.
Man, I'm recruiting. You give me a cut. He said that new daddy vibe messing with his head.
Man, I don't know what's going on with him, bro. Like, bro,
he
don't
might
got
have
no.
he might have the hormones.
Bro,
I had said
bro,
nothing.
bro needs real life help. Like, I don't know what's wrong with him.
I didn't say nothing.
I don't know what's wrong with Trey, yo. I don't know what's wrong with this dude, man. He on some bullshit energy today. This was him. Trey coming out here. He chose violence today. I don't know what's going on with my boy.
I really said nothing.
I already got little mama trying to whisper in my ear. Y'all ready to have a good show today, man?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. Hey, oh shit! I couldn't find a spot. Don't worry about it. We'll get it later on the way out.
We got to get Cooney's homeboy to make us a theme song, like, because he hit that joker. We do this too.
Big dog. Look, let me stop you right there. New Jack ain't having no banjo music. This ain't no bluegrass. Nah, hell no. We can make a song, but it ain't gonna be that.
Y'all hating.
They ain't never played a banjo in Manhattan. Never. In Harlem, the Bronx, nowhere.
There's probably some banjo in Harlem and the blues.
Hey, you know the banjo came from Africa, my guy.
Look, it might have, but I'm talking about New York, America.
We ain't in New York.
We ain't got no McDowell's over here. What New Jack City? What was New Jack City at? Where we took our inspiration?
It's got to be. I think it's Harlem.
Like, come on down. Where is the? I can't even see the time countdown over here no more. Oh man, yeah, nah, we just playing, man. You can tell we in a good mood today. We having a lot of fun. I'm your boy, Mr. JKM. I'm one of your hosts as usual. Got the usual suspects. My main man, Mr. Trey, the dreaded Archer, up there. What's happening?
What's good?
I got my other main man, C Will, out there in the country in Kentucky. How you doing, big dog?
Yeah, I'm straight, man. Blessed, black, and highly favored.
Hey man, let me get to your weekend since before we get to the setback. That was the Watermelon Fest. What you been up to since the last time we've been on air? Happy belated birthday on air. I know you've been down to Texas and everything. So
yeah, went down to Texas. Went out to Texas, seen my boys down there. You didn't show up, which I understand. You overslept. Whatever. Got to see Bubba Ray. Trey made it down there. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to Hoodneck. Shout out to all my boys down there. Houston, Galveston. We had a good time down there, man.
Your boys got the knives out today. He started shooting at me off the rip. All right, you partying right now. I got it. That's cool. I'm gonna let you make it, man. So Trey, man, what's your favorite dish at the Watermelon Fest, man? Give me one dish.
Oh, the birria egg rolls.
The what?
The what?
Birria egg rolls. I was talking about something with what? I was hoping it was at least gonna be watermelon themed.
Bro, the only thing they have watermelon related to Watermelon Festival is watermelon. That's it. Like, and that's on the far side. You can go and they got red meats, they got yellow meat watermelons, they got black diamonds, they got like Mississippi Reds, Mississippi Blues. They got a lot. Different flavors.
So you went to a watermelon festival and didn't,
and all they had was watermelon.
No watermelon.
They didn't.
No, I did. No, I got a quarter of a watermelon.
Oh, that's what's up. What kind was it? Mississippi Red.
Mississippi Red.
Yeah.
Oh man,
the big seeds.
The big seeds. The Mississippi Red with the big seeds.
But hey,
I love watermelon. All jokes aside, man.
But they had a car show, man. They had it was like a 1975 Barracuda or something. Oh my gosh, this dude, he restored it. Man, that joker was beautiful, man. Matter of fact, all the cars that was out there that was restored was just beautiful, man.
I love me a good car show, man.
But guess what car won?
Probably like a Camaro or something.
He want to piss me off early today.
Like a 1962 Volkswagen restored. That joker was beautiful though.
Oh my God!
A Volkswagen.
No. Yeah, enough now. Enough.
and then second place was a Studebaker with the wood panels on the side.
Yeah, Studebaker
with the wood panels. I ain't seen one of those in so long, bro. What color was it?
It was like this teal color.
It was clean in the mud, wasn't it?
No, because that wood panel didn't go with the teal.
What it was? I ain't gonna get too into it. It wasn't dark enough because I done seen a couple of the teal with the brown.
It was teal, but I would say it was like that border in that line of like teal, but almost light enough where it could pass for baby blue.
Yeah.
It didn't match that wood.
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of a letdown. I ain't gonna hold you on that. But yeah, man. I know we did that. So for me, ain't really been too much of nothing. Missed a show or two because, like I said, I was sick. Also didn't make it out to Texas for other reasons, but just been shooting my bow, trying to get ready, man. For the most part, I looked at the calendar. I'm like, oh, September is like knocking on the door. Like August and July is trying to get. July got out of here. Now August is trying to take it and do the same thing, man. But I just know that us as a collective, we got some things working on, and we got some things coming down the pipe. Should be excited about. And on that note, man, I just want to give a shout out to, first of all, everybody that tune into the lives every week. Like some people I see in here each and every single week. I can't see the chat at the moment, but shout out to y'all. You know who you are. We appreciate y'all. I want to give a shout out to my boy Jerry over there at Custom Gear Modifications. Give a shout out to Oolers from Oolers Archery. Shout out to my man Mondo too over there for the bow hitch. He be posting and holding us down. And of course, man, can't wait to get back out there and shoot a shot 3D again. So thank you to all the people that rock with us. Everybody that tune in, share, like, and all the support. We appreciate y'all for the show. And with that, excuse me, man. I'm still over here trying to recover just a little bit. But with that being said, let's go out, man. No, for real, that's literally what it was. Like, no joke. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into some outdoor news that's been going on right now. So I'll start it here. We just started talking about elk season and the hunts. So, you know, we talked about this before. I did a little quick clip on it, but there's still some opportunities to get some hunts out there that's left. I'm living proof of that. I'll actually be hunting with Trey instead of just participating because that situation with that particular leftover tag worked out for me. So I'm hype about that. And the people that hunt Wyoming are interested in Wyoming. The preference point window is now open for Wyoming. And anybody else got anything crazy in the news that they wanted to talk about or discuss?
Man, I'm just shocked that I made a video about it, but Bowtech, sending a cease and desist to Truth Archery. I know we talked about it when they first popped up that this was a potential issue. I think I forgot who it was, but they popped up in the chat and they was like, dude, in 2 months, Bowtech is gonna sue them. And I was like, ain't no way. Well, 2 months later, the cease and desist pop up. So whoever that was knew exactly what they was talking about. But I don't see it. I don't see it going nowhere because I feel like Kevin Struthers, he is the one that designed that cam system for Bowtech. So he knows the patent, he knows how it works. So there's no way he would invest a ton of money into a company knowing that he's blatantly infringing on the patent.
That's exactly what I said. He knows what he's doing. Bowtech's just they're scared of the new kid on the block. They already got enough competition out there, and it's like, okay, these new kids, let's send them a letter, see what they do. Because Athens didn't even fight it.
Nope, they got it and closed the doors up, straight up.
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, like how that situation went down. But like with that being said, though, like I can see a situation like, and I'm just speculating here. I don't know their business or how they got it broken down. But what if what if he designed it? I'm just speaking hypothetically again. What if he designed it right, but Bowtech owns the IP of it? Like it depends on how you structure your business, right? Would Bowtech not have a case in that instance?
No. What I mean,
they own that, if they retain the rights to it, even though he designed it.
No, what I'm saying is he designed it, so he knows how it works. Like he was behind all that, so he would know I can design this so it don't infringe on their patent.
I got you. I see what you said.
Yeah, so it doesn't infringe on the Bowtech patents. What he's saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like they tried to get that's why they didn't do anything to Matthews, because the Matthews doesn't move the cam, they shift the limbs instead. But there was what was it back in 2020? Didn't Matthews win a suit against Bowtech for some infringing on their patents, and they ended up having to license out some stuff and pay a fine, if I recall correctly. So we've seen something like this before.
Yep. I couldn't find anything on it, but it was like they had to pay Matthews like an
undisclosed amount.
Undisclosed amount. Yep. So
There was an undisclosed amount. It was some like 247 patents they infringed on, or 247 different infringements. And then the ones that they infringed on, they had to pay Matthews a licensing fee, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
I had the link there, and I don't know what happened to it. This update is dragging me with this computer, man. Like I keep saying it week after week. Eventually, I will upgrade.
But I will say this though, it is even though getting a cease and desist sucks, it has done a lot to bring eyes on Truth Archery, because there's a whole lot of people in the comment section on the video that I made saying like, I didn't know about Truth, but their bows look pretty legit. I'm gonna check them out. So it's bringing a whole lot of eyes to it. So I mean, who knows? This could have been all part of the game plan.
Hey man, what they say? There's no such thing as bad press. Like,
what they say.
I like that. I like their statement too. They were short and sweet. It was like, "Hey man, we responded appropriately. We consider this matter closed. Like, carry on."
And we ain't been in the knee. and truth be told, dude, they got a lot of people like rallying behind them, saying like, hey, like, you know, Bowtech always going after people, and they always doing this. And I think the archer community still has a sour taste in their mouth after the whole Athens incident went down. Because I mean, there's people that I know that didn't even know Athens existed. But once they heard the story, they was like, man, that's kind of messed up. Like, they're a small company. Like, there's enough room for everybody. But then again, if you infringe on a patent, cats are going to come after you. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something in the industry for sure. And the reason, like, that I say that is because, like, have you seen some of the comments, like, and what some of the things that people are saying about Bowtech? I didn't know people had beef with Bowtech like that until you posted that video. So you posted that video on our TikTok, like, they tell you how they really feel on TikTok.
Yeah, a lot of them was like, man, people still shooting Bowtechs.
Yeah.
I told you Courtney wasn't gonna like that. He the only one that like Bowtech like that up here.
I like Bowtech, man. I like Matthews, Darton. I mean, I like them all. There's not a bad bow company out there now, man. Like, it just all depends on what you want to shoot.
That's it. It's all preference. Like,
1000%. I agree with that. It's all about what you can shoot and what you can shoot well, like,
and what you can afford.
And we talk I mean, that's subjective too at this point. Like,
well,
unless you talk about like you down in the bear category, they all pretty much the same these days.
I mean, Bear got some $1,600, $1,700 bows too.
Well, talking about Bear, did you see Bear just released the new Adapt 2 for the hunting public?
In that
I think it's the Adapt 2, the HP for the hunting public. I could be wrong, but it comes with like a 3-month free subscription to Onyx when you buy the bow.
Ooh.
If I'm not mistaken.
You said when did you say that just came out recently? See?
Yeah, I think it was the 4th of August is when I found it. Yeah. It's got the new hybrid cam system, shooting 330 feet per second compared to 320, the previous bow. Smooth, silent, shock-free, bonus Onyx Elite membership for 3 months, and it's ready to hunt package. Just got the 4-pin sight with a Picatinny, whisker biscuit, stub nose stabilizer, 5-spot quiver, peep sight, ring sling pre-installed, ready to rock.
This is the Adapt 2 HP. So this is
the hunting public edition.
So this is their dual cam. So they came out with the Adapt and Adapt 2, which was their solo cam, and then they came out with the dual cam bow.
If you want the bow only, it's $579. If you want the ready to hunt package, it's $679.
How many arrows it come with?
5-spot quiver. So I'm guessing I think most of them hold 5. So
5 or 6, I think.
5 or 6. I'm not real sure, but yeah. Ready to
does
hunt,
it say?
man.
Does it say what kind it come with? Like,
no, it doesn't say. It doesn't say that. It just says all the accessories on there, and it's bottom land. As me and Jay love that. So,
yeah, I don't think it come with arrows because most of the bear ready hunts they come with everything but the arrows.
But the arrows, okay.
Oh.
It's got a draw length of 27 to 32 for your long draws. 45 to 60 pounds or 55 to 70 pounds. So it's got something there for everybody pretty much. For the short
Yeah, I see
draws and
that.
the long draws. And it comes in bottom lane. So
And did it say that?
Seven-
Did you say what the
$700.
trial weight was again?
I think it comes in 45 to 60 pounds or 55 to 70.
Okay.
80% let off. And what else? Whisker biscuit and all that.
I mean, like for somebody like just getting into the game, that don't seem like a too bad of a deal. I mean, or
For a
not even
little,
like just getting into the game. Like it's a capable package. So you can see it all over
yeah,
their channel. So
a little over $700. By the time you get your arrows and stuff, you ready to go out and start shooting.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking at one right now on Bass Pro Shops, and they selling this one for $850 for some reason. I wonder why it's so much. They got such a markup on it.
Well, the big box stores, they try to make their money. They're gonna try to make at least $100 over whatever they sell it for. But I mean,
Yeah, I mean, but like
real world price, like if you probably go to a bow shop, you could probably get these things for.
nah, hold on. There's a Adapt 2 Plus as well. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm still at Bass Pro. The regular Adapt 2 is like you said, $649, but this is an Adapt 2 Plus, so they have like a even more advanced version that retails for $850. I'm not sure what the difference is, but that's a good little entry point for people or whatever the case may be, or if you just don't have the budget to go out and shoot, some of these expensive bows that are getting out of hand.
Man, Bear is gonna sell a shit ton of these bows. I mean, if you look at just the Adapt, the first two, they sold a shit ton of them.
I'm sure they will. They got a good following. People seem to rock with what they rock with. So, congratulations to them. Like that's a dope look. I'm sure Bear loves the relationship as well. So, I mean, speaking of like, as we talking about like new, what do you call it? New archers or whatever. For anybody in the area of Minnesota, they're doing I'm not even going to try and pronounce this name because I will butcher it like bad. Trey, let me pass this to you real quick so you can pop this up. I'm gonna put it in the chat real quick while I'm talking about it. But man, I'm not even gonna try and pronounce that. But I don't know if anybody that's listening to this, or if not, if you know somebody that's been maybe on the fence or just thinking about archery in general, coming up this weekend on August 16th in La Qui Parle State Park. Again, apologize if I offended anybody with that. They're having an archery event on Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in Minnesota. It's at a state park. The vehicle permits are not required for this event, and it's just to introduce. It's a hands-on instruction in shooting a bow, led by certified instructors in a safe, supportive environment, kid-friendly, designed for beginners, for children ages 8 and older. And if your child is under 15, they must be accompanied by an adult. So if you got a little one out there that's interested and you want to go take your kids and do something fun, looks like it's a free program. It'll be outdoors, and the contact is on the link that I would drop into the chat over here.
Oh, that's in Wilmer. That's where my fiance is from.
Yeah. So anybody in that area got youth, you got something. He said the watermelon theme song. What's up, chat, man? OG, I see everybody in there. Joe, somebody said that's diabolical. The incredible tone.
It's Tone. Big dog.
But yeah, that's what they got going on up north. That's one of the things that they got going on, since we was talking about like people new to archery, etc., things of that nature. And that's what we had on that. But I saw some funny stuff from like the Florida Department of Wildlife in the talk about news. So everybody know that Florida has a problem in the Everglades with pythons, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I ain't going.
Have y'all seen what they doing to try and catch them jokers?
You guys start like mechanical rabbits or something like that.
Yes, they got rabbits that produce a heat signature if you could pop that one up right there, these rabbits produce a heat signature, and they trying to catch these pythons, man. Like, oh man, what happened to it? The link like disappeared on me. But
Yeah.
anyway, no, like this is what I really wanted to show you right here. The it just shows like technology is getting out of hand. Like we doing any and everything. I'm all for catching them. Like you see it, there it is right there. There's the heat signature. So they're trying to trick these pythons by using these fake rabbits to draw them out. So I mean, I hope it works, honestly. So they can get rid of that invasive species down there and try and curb some of that problem. But I just thought it was interesting that that this is what they resorted to. I was like, who thought of that? Like ingenuity and stuff is a thing.
Man,
But
I don't think you can kill them fast enough. Like as guys hunting, they do all these different like bounties on them, but I don't think it's just so many of them you can't. It's gonna be hard to wipe them out.
Yeah, it's just like it's like hogs, man, and coyotes and any other predator, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they like reproduce like that fast because like I was thinking like it was a problem from people like releasing their pets out and stuff. But like when I was researching it after I first like saw this come across my feed, apparently Hurricane Andrew destroyed some type of reptile center down there in 1992, and that's what released all of these pythons out into the wild. It wasn't just people taking their pets and dropping them off in the Everglades because they got too big or whatever. So um, they had a little help from Mother Nature with that problem, but I hope they take that opportunity to get it under control for sure. And just to finish up, like some of the other news, real quick. I know we talked about it on this show before. Our favorite trade show that we like to talk about on here. The tickets are on sale now, and they have their vendor list out, which is the ATA for archery, the Archery Trade Association show. Again, got a broken hyperlink. Trey, you remember who was some of the big names on that list? While I try and find it again, because my link broke.
I'd say Bear was probably one of the biggest.
Yeah, Bear was probably one of the
Say Bear. Also Black Eagle. It's gonna be there. Vortex. I mean, there are some big names on that list, but to be the Archery Trade Association show, you would think it'd be it's like some really heavy hitters, and it's not really
heavy hitter. Yeah.
Yeah, because you pointed it out to me, Trey, that like, one of the board members is the president of Matthews and a couple of the other big companies, but they don't seem to be exhibiting. Maybe they'll they'll add some more people, more exhibitors to that list. But
I know we got like Expeditions coming back, like Easton, Gas, Bear, Tethered. I'm just going down this list that I got pulled up here. Just a little short list. Killer Instinct. But especially the first year being open to the public, man, all the heavy hitters should be there.
Yeah, that's what I would think. So yeah, I got the link up again for the pricing. They changed it on me. So if you purchase tickets to it by October 31st, 1-day pass is $25, 2-day pass is $40. The part that's open to the public is going to be on Friday, January 9th and Saturday, January 10th, 2025. There's a industry only portion on the 7th and 8th. And there's also a 3D shoot you can sign up for. What is it called, Trey? The Buffalo. Yeah, there you go. So there's a shoot for that if anybody interested. And again, that's coming up in January. So no need for a deep dive. We cover ATA, but just want to let everybody know tickets are on sale if that's something you're thinking about. And are we still what y'all feeling like so far as you see the vendor list? How y'all feel about as far as New Jack attending? What y'all thinking?
I mean, I still want to go. The vendors
I still want to go. Yeah, absolutely, still want to go, and I'd like to shoot the Rushmore Rumble. I think it's is it 3 days or is it just 2 days?
Should be 2 days.
I think it's 3 days. I think it's 2 or 3 days for the Rushmore Rumble.
Yeah, and it's a Vegas style shoot, right?
It is January 9th through the 11th, 2026. It's an indoor archery tournament and Rumble archery, and that's all I got. I don't know about the details as far as
it's a pro-am, so you got the amateurs, and then I forgot how much you can pay. I think it's like you pay like 150, 175, and you can shoot in the pro division.
I got you.
Yeah, I clicked on the link they got, and they don't have nothing else up on it yet. I guess we might be too early.
And they'll have the hunter class. They'll have the open. They'll have non-trad. They'll have traditional with modern sights. Youth divisions. I mean, it's a pretty all around. It's a dope shoot. I've been to like 3 of them, so they're pretty dope.
Yeah, but Bodie won it last year or this year, I should say. In a championship, I think he won I think it was like $3,000.
Yeah, and see when they're doing it in South Dakota, if you ever had intentions of like shooting in the pro league, that's probably your only shoot you're gonna have a chance to win, because not a lot of pros be there because it's so cold. It's in a small town. The parking sucks. You gotta, if you fly in, you still gotta drive another hour and a half to even get there. And most people don't want to take that risk when it's snow on the ground. So the 2 years that I shot in it, there was a lot of guys that I shoot with at local shoots that they was like, I'm paying my money. I'm shooting the pro round in the pro league.
Yeah.
And then you can call yourself a pro archer.
Man, I guess I gotta see what kind of season I'm having if I want to get into that part of it or not.
Right.
I mean, you shooting. I mean, it's 20 yards. So I mean, you can. The first round, all they doing is gonna put you in the pool. So say you shooting a pro round, and or not pool, but a flight, and then you get in like the second or third flight. I mean, you can win your flight,
and
then have to go shoot in the pro round and go shoot in the shoot.
Yeah, so you got to shoot with Bodie, and then you might as well just go home.
Which anyway, like if y'all want to go, like me though, like if I missed a buck or something like the week before, the last thing I'm gonna want to do is go in there and just shoot some 3D. I'm gonna be in there angry, be tight. Y'all know I'm competitive, so. But it's my birthday weekend anyway, so that Saturday is my birthday. So you want to come party with New Jack? Come kick it with us at ATA, man. Let's turn it up, man. Live in Indianapolis, up for a weekend. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Hopefully the coach's decent. It might be a football game or something to go to the weekend.
Yeah, I think Kim from what you call it, Archery Outfitters will be there. So if he gonna get that in that exclusive pass, because I think they can have like 5 people.
Facts.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Set that up.
See what we got to do. We got to do that for that. The only other thing I had from news wise, did y'all know Moultrie and Onyx did a little team up type of situation?
Oh yeah.
Like I had no idea. Like that one just popped up on my radar like a minute ago. I mean, not a minute ago, but like since we've been back on the last 2 shows. Have you used anything with it yet? Like, or
I messed around with it, just like scouting wise, and like a lot of that Onyx stuff, I'm not gonna lie, is over my head. You taught me a lot about it, just how to set stuff up and whatever on there. But like, if you're pretty familiar with Onyx, like it does a pretty good job of like keeping track of your scouting stuff, where where all your cameras are and all this stuff. Like it's pretty cool. A lot of this stuff, I mean, it just goes over because I don't use a lot of that stuff. I don't need it, but
yeah. So for anybody that might be unfamiliar, like I said, they teaming up and like see all the features he just said. And from the release here that I put in the chat, it says this synergy help hunters move from raw data to strategic decisions, can't read today, enabling smarter camera placements, informed stand locations, and effective access planning with Moultrie tracking deer age, size, and behavior. And Onyx maps those insights for action. Hunters gain the confidence and control needed to manage their land and hunts with greater efficiency, precision, and success.
Yeah, but you have to have to use it. You've got to have the Moultrie, the Edge 2 or the Edge 2 Pro. The older edges won't work, so you've got to have the newer Edge 2s for it to the Onyx integration to work.
Yep, and for anybody that don't have Onyx, this one also will get you a free 3-month Onyx Elite subscription, and the elite subscription is the one that covers the whole country. So if you have a one state membership right now, you get 3 months free of the whole thing. Again, this ain't no but if you want to learn more about it, or how to do it, like they have more information here on that link. And that's just like a broader conversation. Like if you remember the whitetail advantage dude that we found this channel and talked about, like this scouting stuff is getting pretty deep. Like it's getting pretty in depth.
It's getting crazy. I mean, it's making it where, if you don't get a lot of time in the woods, like if you're just a weekend hunter, or maybe you don't get to go out as much, you can kind of put all your eggs together and make a plan to go this one certain spot because you're getting a lot of intel from your cameras.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of data, that's for sure. Getting a lot of data to make decisions with.
Yeah, it helps out. I mean, some people say it's cheating, but any advantage I can get that's legal to help me kill that buck, I'm taking. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man. Like, go ahead, Trey.
Adding AI to it. Once they start getting AI and started, and AI can start looking at the pictures and looking at the dates and the wind and the moon phase and all that, and it starts actually building a plan for you. I mean, that's this one's going through the roof.
Because think about the days when we had to put out 1,000 cameras. They wouldn't send them to your phone, so you had to go check all them cameras, put it in a reader, or put it on your computer and sit there and go through all those pictures. Now, technology pretty much does it all for you.
Yeah.
That's how far we came with technology.
I mean, and every time you was going in there to check them cameras too, you was risking getting busted or educating the deer because you got to worry about your scent and your woodsmanship and all that. Like, so like we reduced some of that with the cell cameras, but like, I mean, it's just where technology is. But I don't remember where it was, but I see, man, there was some FUDs, man. I found like the FUD corner of the internet, and I wish I would have saved this link. They were so mad at Onyx and all these companies that do mapping. They were so pissed. They was like, man, all these people, like, they getting my honey hole, all this e-scouting. If you can't get your ass out here and goddamn, I'm just reading it, but that's just how I imagine how they was talking. As I'm reading it, you can't get your goddamn ass out here and boots on the ground. You don't deserve to hunt my goddamn elk, motherfucker. That motherfucker was going off in that group. Like, they don't like e-scouting at all. Like, they said, like, they wish, like, Onyx and, like, companies like it, Onyx and Jason, would just go away. Like, do y'all find yourself running into people that feel like that?
No, absolutely. Like, I got, some of the older guys around here, when you start talking to them about, you seen any deer, this, they're not big about cameras. They're like the old school that, get out there and find a little tree to sit under and whatever. They do diligence to get out there. They just get out there and what they see, and if they like it, they're gonna shoot it,
Yeah, they not waiting nothing. One of the quickest way, I gotta get an Unc story, and every week one of the quickest way to piss my uncle off is to tell him, like, hey, you can't shoot this buck because he need another year, and just let him go and listen to him talk.
Yeah, man.
He said the only other year he gonna get is in my freezer, nephew. He walk under my stand.
Right.
That's the only other year I'm getting him.
Yeah, them OGs don't play about passing deer.
Nah, my uncle don't care nothing about that. They don't want to hear that. Pass what?
Ain't nothing walking.
Nothing.
If it's brown,
I got 6 tags. My pop's like, I got 6 tags. I need 6 deer.
Yep, they don't care.
That's how I come in. That's how I come in Virginia too. 3 and 3, or maybe 2 and 3, depending on what side of the Blue Ridge you're on. But you either get 5 or 6 tags in Virginia. It's pretty high out here in Texas too. I know we got a couple mule deer. I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I just thought it was funny, man. I was like, I didn't know people was out here beefing with scouting. I was like, if those jokers ever find that drone video on the internet, YouTube is going to like get shut down for a day. If they ever find that shit, they're gonna be so upset.
It's just a lot of like, so the old school cats, they are with anything else, they're not good with change, and they like the old way of having to get out, put boots on the ground, go set up your cameras and all that. If you use cameras, this whole just sitting at your house and being able to use 3D mapping and get down and really look in areas and stuff like that without having to break a sweat. One reason they don't like it is because they're not familiar with technology. So,
Right.
like most old people, if it's technology, they automatically write it off and they don't like it, even though it is
Mhm.
something that could help you. But I mean, it's just with anything else, man. It's just change. Not
I
having
mean,
to.
I don't know why they acting so surprised about change. Because listen, man, Sam Cooke been singing about it for how long? We didn't all heard that song. They told you change was coming back in when we still considered the front of the bus.
Yeah.
Y'all know change been coming for years now. Get used to it, old man. Come on,
Listen,
dog.
man,
Like get on the train or get left off, big dog.
It's man, it's talking about Sam Cooke.
All right, that's my man. That's my grandma's favorite artist, man. Rest in
I wish
peace,
you
Sam
didn't
Cooke, dog.
trust me so much.
A change.
That's Bobby Womack, dog.
Hey, dog. No,
That's
no,
Bobby
no,
Womack.
no. Because Bobby
No,
Womack is
we
the
ain't getting into
dirtiest
Bobby.
joker
We
that
are
ever
not
walked
getting into
this earth.
Bobby on this
And that is a
podcast.
whole different show. We not going there. We not going to do that. We will all
Bobby-
be very lonely tonight if we start talking about damn Bobby Womack on this show.
Bobby was crazy.
Yo, he was oh man, I wish I could talk about it, but this ain't the place. If you
Shoot,
don't know about Bobby Womack, chat. Oh man, you got some time, and you want to be entertained. Just Google his name, and Bobby Womack and Sam Cooke.
Hey, there's a video on YouTube that you can go look up Bobby Womack and it'll tell you about his whole life story and his personal relationship with Sam Cooke and Sam Cooke's woman.
Oh, you see, you gave him too much already. Moving right along. We talk about technology and all that stuff, right? So, like Trey, you were saying that you noticed that there's been a decline of the hunting industry workforce. Like, what made you say that? Like, where's that coming from? Let's get into that.
Oh, so just man, sitting and talking to Kim, he's the guy that runs the boat shop up in South Dakota. Talking to him, talking to local taxidermists and stuff like that, and it's like that side of the industry is slowly fading out. So like we would like to think that boat shops gonna be around forever, but like with information that we have, most people now know if you own a boat shop, man, ain't a lot of money in it. And these younger cats coming up, they ain't about that life. They trying to make money and hunt. And the last thing you want to do is open up a boat shop, lose all your hunting time, and you ain't making no money. So
Right.
you getting less and less people getting into that field, and it's the same with taxidermy. Yeah, there's money into it, but you lose so much time of hunting, and there really ain't that many schools to learn it. So if you don't have a taxidermist in your area that's willing to have you as an apprentice and you learn, that's a lost art. It's going away. That's why you have companies like what's it called? 3D something that they're trying to start 3D printing mounts. Well, not even start. They're doing it now. They're 3D printing.
Oh, you talking about that do the scan with the phone? The people?
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got companies like that now because they see it like, man, we're seeing less and less taxidermists. In South Dakota, where I live, we had 4 taxidermists when I moved there. And then over the years, slowly just started going, they started going out of business to it. We had like 1.
Yeah, it's
like, dang, like
talking about Trophy 3D.
Yeah, Trophy 3D. So how's in a state where hunting is like one of the biggest industries in the state, how do you only have 1 taxidermist on that side of the river? And then you go over to the west side of the river and it's just as scarce. You might have 1 or 2.
Yeah, it's the same with like the processors too, man.
Yep.
Like that's another area like where things are rapidly changing. He said the water. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hey, yo, South. Are you in South related?
No.
Because man,
might as well be.
Y'all on the same type of energy. He said the watermelon combo gonna come back after Sam Cooke. Like I just peeped the chat, yo. He is crazy. Y'all got me in here crying today. Go ahead, Trey.
But no, that side of the industry is not. It's not the pretty side. Like, yeah, it'd be cool to own an archery shop and all that, from like the glitz and glamour of it. But then, in all reality, dude, owning an archery shop is not all what it's cracked up to be. Because, like I said, you lose hunting time, because now you always in the shop. You ain't making that much money because the margins are small. So it's like,
and they price fixing.
hey, right?
Everything working against you.
So it's like, there's nothing that's like encouraging younger guys to go out and, you know, to get in these industries where, like I said, taxidermists are retiring, processors, guys ain't trying to get into that unless you got like a family business. And even then, you know, cats are, you know, inheriting those businesses and then selling them off, or just
How many times have we seen that lately? Like the kids don't want nothing to do with it. They're
want
like,
nothing to
I'm
do with it.
cool, peace.
Yep.
Like,
so what's going to happen if we don't start encouraging cats to start getting into these industries? Because think about it, with YouTube now, everybody's a damn bow tech. Everybody wants to work on their own bow now. Nobody wants to go to the shop. I know what's best for my bow. So that's a I guess we can say a weakness when it comes to, you know, guys opening an archery shop. And then you look at taxidermists, shit, the prices keep going up and up and up, and there ain't that many people that's out here tanning hides. So, like in South Dakota, the guy that I took my stuff to, he only dealt with the tanner out of California. So if I shot a deer in October, took it to the taxidermist, I wouldn't get it back to the following January.
yeah, it take a while sometimes. But I
Yeah.
want to touch on something you just said about like the archery shops too. I feel like a lot of these archery shops could help themselves. Number one, because like you made a point like on Instagram. You know, I was ribbing you a little bit about it. You said something about the archery shops like you went to with something like the barber shop, like a safe space. I can't tell you how many archery shops I done walked into, and I literally have set timers on my watch just to see how long it was going to take somebody to even address me and see if I needed anything or whatever the case may be.
Bro, I
Guess what?
walked out of a shop like it before.
That's
because of that
exactly what I'm
reason.
saying. Guess what? I ain't coming back, and I'm never going to spend a dime here. So, number one, help yourself, make it a welcoming environment. Number two, like reach out to your community, get some interaction, like provide value besides just trying to make a dollar. Like everything should be about providing value. I hope we provide somebody some value here, whether you're a new archer, you learn something new, somebody, whatever the case may be. It can't just be all take with no give. Like reinvest in your community, man, and like establish some of those relationships. Like I think that'll go a long way. Like if somebody walk in your shop, I mean, like, and I'll even do something slick to like kind of help you out. Like I'll wear one of the nicest watches I got. Like if you know anything about watches and stuff, like you should already. I'm gonna give you a symbol. Like I got a little change in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming in here just empty-handed.
Right.
Then I'll do subtle stuff. It's just like at the certain car dealerships, man. Like my uncle, quick story, drove Chevrolets his whole life. Y'all know me, I'm Chevied out. But my uncle went to the dealership this one particular day, same dealership he been going to his whole life. Ain't nobody come and say nothing to him in like 40 minutes. Guess what he did? Took his ass across the street to Ford, the hated Ford. And we don't do Ford in my family. Sorry, Ford fans. But long story short, soon as he stepped on the lot in the Ford, they say, "Hey, how you doing? What you looking for? Anything I can help you with?" And he drove off with a Ford and been driving Fords for about 15 years now, 10 years.
Yeah, and see, and that come with that's because that's just plain customer service.
Yeah,
South said, "Don't let me get on Archer's Addiction." No, I will agree with you that they have a nice shop, but their customer service skills, it's terrible. Like you go in, and if you don't have a hex wrench, and all you got to do is just adjust your sight, he gonna charge you $8 for that to use that hex wrench, or he gonna tell you, "Oh, they don't sell over there." Like, bro, all I gotta do is just tweak my bow a little bit. Let me use a hex wrench.
Yeah, right, give me the hex wrench. Yeah,
$8, or go buy one for 14.
And so, listen, I'll tell you. Oh, go ahead. My fault.
It's shit like that scare people out of a shop. Or if they like you said, Jake, if they not used to seeing you come in, they not going to approach you until you approach them. And as a salesperson, that is a terrible tactic because that person might get intimidated.
Yeah, and that person might be you want to buy 2-3 bows.
Exactly. Or they knew, they intimidated. They're waiting for somebody to approach them to like just break the ice because they don't want to come up and because they don't know what to say to you. Oh, I'm here to buy a bow. Well, what bow you trying to buy? Oh, I don't know.
Start with just a simple greeting. What time of day is it? Good morning. Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Hi, how are you? Can I help you with anything? It's so easy. It's so simple.
A lot of these
people don't got manners and customs and courtesies, but you want
old
money
and
from
grumpy,
people.
man. They're old and grumpy. And like it sucks. That's the business you in. I get it, but you gotta be welcoming, man. When cats come into your business, because that person came in there for a reason, either to spend money or to get some knowledge. And if you're going to be a steward of the archery industry, because being a shop owner, that's what you are. You are one of the first lines of not defense, but you're one of the first lines to get people into the industry. You want to be as welcoming as possible.
Yeah, you don't want to scare them off. You don't want to scare them off. That's for sure.
1,000%, man. And
first impressions are everything.
And it's like, people they like try to gatekeep the tradition to like their type of people, their people that look like them or whatever. Go ahead, keep gatekeeping it. Guess what? Y'all are gonna pass away. Y'all are dying off. The older generation is dying off. The younger generation is not carrying the torch like y'all would want. Why would you continue to gatekeep something that you supposedly love so much?
Yep.
Like, it's for everybody, like, pass it on. Like, this is why the taxidermy and everything, to bring it full circle, we talking about is dying because y'all don't want to pass it on to nobody. You might have somebody that's thirsty for the knowledge, that's willing to learn, willing to put in the work, in the interns or what hard long hours or whatever. If you was just to teach them, like, if you would just be surprised what you would get from somebody if you just take the time to show them. So like, I hope we can pass that message around, and like we can start. It's too much like infighting and bickering sometimes, like jokes and all that stuff. We do it too. That's cool. But like, it's enough money out here, first of all, for everybody to get some, if that's what you're about. And it's enough of us out here that we can pass this thing down and keep it going, because if not, it's going to die off with all of us. And that's what I don't think none of us want that. Like,
no, not at all. And I know, like, the shop that I was going to in South Dakota, the owner's wife, Deb, she was ready to retire. She was like, I'm trying to get up out of here. We done this for dang near 40 years. It's time to wrap this joke up. But, their kids don't want nothing to do with the shop. And I'm sitting here like, hey, Kim, I'm like, take me under your wing. Teach me this, teach me that. But he one of them guys, like, he don't talk much anyways. So he's more like, you just got to stand over his shoulder and watch him.
And watch him what he does.
But then when you ask questions, you can tell, I mean, you getting on my nerve. You kind of messed up my flow. So I'm just like, teach me. And his wife was like, yeah, this guy wants it. He wants to take on the torch of this shop when our kids don't. Like, give him the game.
And he gives the game, but they won't know. They gonna die with it.
But he one of them guys, like, he gone. Man, look, I'm gonna do this till I die. But okay, cool. But then what's gonna happen to the shop? Right,
he's gonna die along with it.
Yeah. So, like, man, we got to do a better job of making these. And it sucks, but we got to make these jobs look glamorous, because if they don't look glamorous, man, the young cats is not going to get involved in it at all.
I disagree with that. Like, I would rather we give it a true representation and we get the people that's going to want to be around for the right reasons. It might not be many of them, but eventually the more and more that this stuff become commonplace, I think it'll be more accepted, because like this Instagram, like, life is cyclical. This Instagram, I want it now. This microwave society we in, it's going to fade. And a lot of the people that's doing it for the clout, that's doing it for the love, that ain't doing it for the love and the right reasons, they're going to fade with it. And the people like us is going to be who left, and the people that really want it. And we got a chance to build on that and take it somewhere to where this thing really need to be. And we doing that. And there's plenty of other people's doing that. Like, I could name y'all, but like, it's too many of y'all to list them off. But like, I don't even think you have to make it glamorous. I think there's a very specific segment out there that the people just want it to be real and something that they can relate to and it's tangible and even achievable. Because like, you looking at some of this stuff like on TV, these jokers using these monster bucks, they paid $20,000 to shoot them inches. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think we need to bring it back and reel it in. Oh, I took it a different way. But
yeah, I'm talking about the career as like a taxidermist,
like a taxidermist.
Yeah.
On an archery shop, we got to go out and show the kids like that part of the industry, because like whenever, and I'm guilty of it, but whenever I go out and I'm talking to the youth about archery, I'm not going to lie, I forget to bring up the archery shops. I forget to bring up being a wildlife conservationist. That's a job, being a wildlife biologist. I forget about the taxidermists. I forget about the processing. I go straight into the hunting and the bows and the equipment. I forget to tell them where I got it from.
Yeah.
So that part of the industry is kind of like the silent heroes. They in the background. They the ones that really hold this industry up. But they just kind of do it in silence. And that's kind of how guys that own archery shops are. They are quiet anyway. A lot of them are like recluses. They like being by themselves working on a bow, give it to you, and get about the shop.
I usually start with the archery shops because once my boy Clay, once I moved back home, the guy that got me into archery, he was 45 minutes to an hour away. So I had to rely on archery shops to, fix whatever I needed to fix. Because at the time, I didn't know nothing about how to fix nothing. So, luckily the few bow shops that I did go to, they were dope. And, they showed me the game and showed me a lot. But then, as I got older, as these newer people started, showing their face, like Trey said, they keep everything to themselves. They're real quiet people. When you walk in, they sitting on the stool still instead of greeting you. You walk around the store for 30 minutes, not saying nothing to nobody. Like you can't do that.
Nope. That's why I love them guys over at Griffin Archery because, dude, I walked in, my left foot didn't even touch the ground before Cat met me at the door.
Nah, he ain't lying about that because he picked up the phone and called me. He was like, "Yo, Jay, this place you told me about, man, like this fire over here."
He met me at the door. Hey, man, how can I help you? Told me all the specials they got going on, all the different raffles they got going on. When they league nights were stuff I wasn't even asking about.
Right. And I'm just listening on the phone, hearing it all, and dude was like giving him the whole rundown. And that was the first time you ever been in there.
That's it. And bro, and like the people that come to their shop, dude, they appreciate that. They love that. Like one of the things that the guy that owns it, Jay, he was like, if someone comes to buy a bow from me, it's mandatory that they shoot 3 bows because I don't want them to come in here with a expectation like, oh, I want a Matthews, and then they get the Matthews, and then they don't even and then they don't even like it. They shoot it, but that's what they came for. He sold it to them and they leave. He goes, I want you to before you leave this shop, I want you to love that purchase. I don't want you to have the second guess it. I don't want you to have buyer's remorse when you get in the car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that's someone who really cares about the craft of archery, like to the point where I can't let you leave here if you even like got a second guess on this bow.
Yeah, I mean that's fire. Like that's the type of stuff we need. And like I see OG. Salute to OG. He said he's fortunate enough in his 30 years to only have dealt with 2 bow shops, and they both been excellent. Like, so they out there, and that's a good thing. And when we come across them, like I would love to be able to find a way to highlight them, like you just did for Griffin. Like I'll do for my man Mike at Pat Sporting Goods back in Virginia. If you're in Chesterfield or Richmond area, you need a bow tool, man. Go holler at Mike, man. That dude is a wizard. Like. He can figure out and diagnose anything on any type of bow, like excellent. And then my girl Kayla up there at dance too. Dance a little iffy sometimes. It depends on who working in there. But Kayla is excellent. I hope she's still working there. I haven't been back in a minute, but it's a mixed bag.
If y'all in Kentucky, man, Cumberland County Sportsman Supply. Hit up my boy Dylan and his pops. They own that shop. And then if you're in around the Lebanon, Kentucky area, Barker Outdoors, Wes Barker, he's taught me a lot with the 3D world. He's big in the 3D world. He's got his own archery shop. And Crazy Horse Archery, Campbellsville, Kentucky. Those are the 3 that I frequent a lot. Depending on where I'm at in the world, I'm gonna go one of the 3. So
yeah, man. I mean, like that's just what it is. Like when I introduced that topic, I did not see it going quite that way, but I'm glad that it did.
Yeah. See, old South said, "Don't make me jump in this video and tell some real stories about East River, South Dakota shops." Hey, man, I live East River.
Oh no! Hey, listen, we acknowledge the dark side, and you know me, I'm all for it. Like if somebody back deserved to be kicked in, I got a pretty big boot. But just trying to bring like some positivity out too as well, like, and just encourage people to do better. Spend your money where people appreciate you, things of that nature, with companies that appreciate you, the people that support you, and that, like I said, that reinvest into their communities, man. Like that's super super important. Like, but again,
and Keon,
I'm just going. Go for it.
Keon said, I think getting the entrepreneurs that want to own their own business would be a great way to introduce them to taxidermy/processing. Yeah, true. But the only thing with that is, man, if you love to hunt and you get a business in the outdoor industry, you lose your season.
But see, that's the thing though. Like you can still own the business and then hire the proper people to run it for you. It don't have to be you. As long as you like make the model, like you might sacrifice a little bit in the beginning, but get the right people in there, get your operation people in there to run it. Like, yo, this is how we want to treat our customers. And then you go on because like that's why I hesitate to do a lot of stuff too, because I gotta be out there, bro. Like I can't, I'm like, you know, we was talking about something that we can't say a little bit earlier. It was like, yeah, that month ain't gonna be good because we got to be here for this. We got something to do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's definitely all about like balance and stuff. But like, it's ways it can be done. I mean, look at it's a super large scale, but look at Ranella. I'm pretty sure he's still getting his hunts in, and that thing is pretty much running itself over there at this point.
Oh yeah,
so.
but he got a whole team of folks.
I know
Yeah,
that's what
he
I'm
got
saying. Like he
team,
grew, but
yeah.
like it didn't start like that though, and
Nah,
he
it start
never
like it.
and him hunting was doing the hunts himself is like kind of what propelled it to that point. Like it didn't start that way. That's what it is today. So I mean the blueprints is out there. We can do it. And I just think like and I'm just gonna say like, man, like it's real important too. Like we was talking about this to support the small businesses too, man.
Yep.
Like especially the good ones. Like if you got a good small business, support them, man. That's the engine to this thing. Like that's what to keep this show on the road. And everybody here in this chat, you love archery, you love hunting just like we do. And you know that stuff's important. And then the only other thing I want to bring up today, because I know C got a heart out here in a few minutes. Have y'all ever? I'm gonna send you this before I even say it. When it comes to so anybody that shoots firearms as well might be familiar with this kind of concept, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. If you should scroll to the last comment, give me a second. Let me get back to you, Trey, so we can put this over here as well. Have you ever seen anybody that's doing anything like this? I was on Archery Talk, and I just so happened to see this thread. It's not a lot of comments, and this guy said, "I tune my bow so that my broadheads hit 2 inches lower than my field points, like on purpose." He does this, he said. And I was like,
Yeah,
So I asked him, I said,
about that.
I said, why did you do that? He said, it helps me. I've been doing it for X amount of years. You can see it on the screen over there. He was like, it helped me compensating for the animals ducking the string. And I just thought personally that was interesting to me. Because like I said, if you shoot rifles, you know, like you might zero your 102 inches high or whatever the case may be. So you're good at 200. But I just never thought about doing that with broadheads. Like you said, you heard Michael Waddell talk about it. What about you, see? Like you ever heard anybody talk about doing that?
Only person I talked besides Michael Waddell, I do believe T-Bone from Bone Collector.
He's also from Bone Collector.
Yep.
Yeah, he was talking about it on one of his you know, because he's a big archer with Hoyt. He was talking about it. So those are the only two people I've ever heard talk about it.
Yeah, this is the first person I ever seen done that, talk about it like before. Like, have you ever tried it yourself? Is this something you would try? Like,
it's probably something I would try. I mean, like you said, most times when you do shoot at you know a deer, they're gonna duck the string.
Yep.
So I mean, it makes sense in theory, and I would try it. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting though, like you said. I've never heard anybody talk about it, but like those two people. So, and those two people have harvested a lot of animals, so I know they know what they're talking about.
No, you know, it definitely makes sense. But like for me, I just compensate for it. Like, cause I already, if I know the deer's going to duck, I aim a little lower anyway.
Yeah,
but I can see where if you just already have your broadheads, what you call it, sighted in to shoot 2 inches lower, then that takes out the what you call it, that takes out that part of the thinking.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can just aim true.
I mean, hey, that's one way to do it. Like, I don't know if I would personally do it, but I might try it out, like on a target or something. But I mean, because
but I will say this,
like it's funny because on my hunt in December last year, it would have helped me because I almost blew that one. That thing ducked way faster than I was expecting it to. Had a little more interesting recovery than I would have liked. It took a little bit longer to find it, but like maybe it might be something to it, man.
But I will say I would only do it if I'm hunting like close quarters, and I'm talking about 35, 40 yards tops. Maybe even like 30 yards tops is the only way I would do that.
Well, I won't shoot at a whitetail if it's outside of 25 anyway. 30 in like perfect conditions, no wind, and then preferably if I'm on the ground. Like I won't even let it loose like no further than that at this point. Just because of my setup, like and how heavy it is.
I'm comfortable at shooting 40, but I probably never will shoot 40. Just personal preference. But you get them guys, I'll shoot 80 yards. No, you will, but you probably gonna end up wounding that animal and not ever finding it. But
I'll shoot 60 on an elk though, but not no deer, not a whitetail.
Well, I think Tone Brown, he's in this chat, man. He said when he goes to Africa, like you better be able to shoot 80, 90 yards. And you better feel comfortable at 80, 90 yards on a lot of these animals because that's about as close as you're going to get to them.
Well, you end up like that millionaire that just got killed last weekend.
Right.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and you got to be careful because, what Trey just said, rest in peace to that gentleman.
Right.
This thing that we do is dangerous.
Have y'all read the article about that?
No, I seen it. I seen it pop up, but I kind of got busy and didn't get to read it. But bro, you got the link to it?
I don't got the link, but I read the outfitter said he was gone instantly. Like it was
really
as soon as he got attacked, he didn't know what happened.
That's crazy.
What was you doing?
Well, that's probably the only positive thing about that. And the other thing that I did have here, so it's just a sad story out of the New York, Jersey area. Y'all heard about that one? So they were hosting like some type of archery camp outdoors. There was an instructor and 13 others, including children, killed in New Jersey at an archery club shoot during a lesson, man. Like
it's when the lightning struck, wasn't it?
Yeah, the lightning strike. Like, and that's
man.
They just outdoors. So like if it's thundering and you outside and it's lightning, you ain't gotta be brave, you ain't gotta be bold. Like Mother Nature don't got no names on it when it comes to this type of stuff, man. So y'all just be careful.
13?
Yeah, 13 people, including an instructor and a child as young as 7 years old, man. Like it was heartbreaking. Heartbreaking when I read about it. Just that's a tough thing, But like I said, I'm always the one like everybody here pre-safety, but like it'd be stuff like that I hear about. Why I'm so OD about it. Like I just won't take like an extra risk because I know my two. They need me to come back to the house every day at the end of every day. So like y'all be safe and when we out here doing what we doing, man, and we love to do what we do. So we gotta do what's necessary to be around to continue to enjoy it. And before we get out of here today, man, chat, got any questions or fellas, y'all got any last thoughts before we get out of here for the day?
Man, I was looking at on bow. I get on bowhunt.com about every day, and I was looking at this thing. It was talking about how far human scent travels, man. And so Mississippi State, they've got a deer lab down there, and they were talking about like 400 plus yards in optimal conditions with a steady wind, and deer could even detect your presence sometime a mile, 2 miles away because their receptors and all that's like 500 to 1,000 times greater than ours. So it just shows like you think you're going in the woods just to change your camera, change the camera battery, just think you ain't gonna leave no scent nowhere. Them deer are smelling you from possibly a mile, 2 miles away, depending on what conditions you in that day. That's crazy.
Yep.
That I wouldn't think it was that far. Goodness gracious, man.
It's crazy, man.
But the thing
they said bears are even worse.
But it makes sense though, because think about it, a buck can smell a doe a long ways away.
Sure can.
1,000%. That's true. But then why can't it smell Uncle cigarette? or grandma
they probably can, but they probably can, but they don't associate it with danger.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like whenever when I was hunting on his farm in South Dakota, you can pretty much go out there and they're not bothered like with loud sounds because they're used to hearing tractors and combines and all that. They'll run from it, but they don't associate it with danger. So there'd be a guy combining in the field next to me, and I got a deer underneath my tree stand. He know I'm not in the way of that combine, so it don't bother me.
Yeah, I got you.
So same with scent, like smelling. If you be hunting around like a farm or like some cats hunting by the motor speedway and stuff like that, smelling like engine oil and stuff, that's not gonna bother them because they used to smelling it and they don't associate it with danger. But you got there like me smelling like Polo Black.
Dog, that's why I already started laughing. I was like, why would you do that, yo? When you told that story, bro, I was crying laughing.
Polo Black.
I said, he don't have no. I said, this dude don't make no. He don't have no sense, bro.
Yeah. No, you got the smelling. They smelling good, and you put one of their homeboys down. They go like, hey, last time we smelled this, hey, old Bobby got popped.
Bobby got popped.
Bobby got popped.
Bobby got popped.
Oh my god.
So so they associate the scent with danger. So when you go out there smelling like, you know what I'm saying, green apple, and you've been feeding them green apples, shit, they might run up on you.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus, boy.
That's why I be tripping when like my pops, he sprayed the doe estrus on him. I'm like,
a lot of people do it, dog.
Bro, you ain't scared about a buck running up on you? That's what I want to do.
Yeah, nah, I don't know about spraying it directly on me, but I used the little hangers, the little orange tink hangers with the wicks, and leave them out there. Yeah. I think it allowed me to get away with a lot of stuff, like getting in and out at the property in Virginia. Anyway, like I got like a little trail of them, like one on each side. Like I just slip right on in there between them things. And I've hunted them on some questionable winds, but I've never sat in there and never at least not seen at least one deer. Might not have got the shot off that I wanted, but it might be something to that.
And just for the record, I only did the Polo Black thing on my very, very first deer hunt. Never again after that.
Oh, okay. I thought you was out there. Like standing 10 toes on the Polo Black.
Nah, had the bottle in his backpack. Freshening up every 20 minutes. I smell French.
Man, I'm still trying to recover. You got me on here coughing like this, dude. Hey, but I can't play with y'all.
Courtney, who was it on the bow draft that said something about they like to go up there and light up that green when they said
I don't remember who it was.
Oh, it was Jeff.
Was Jeff?
All right, Ratatouille. You ain't got a name on here.
Man, he said it on a live show. Shit.
He ain't saying on this one.
Yeah, all I gotta do is go back and listen.
Nah, I'm just playing, of course, man. But that's crazy. I mean, it can't be worse than like some of them man, what you call them things, man? Them little black cigarettes, man, that make me have a headache. Like them clove joints. Y'all ever smelled one of them shit?
No, never.
Bruh, somebody was smoking them shits on public out there in Virginia. I'm like, what are you doing, yo? Like, who is smoking this shit in the woods? And I was deep back in there, too. He had to think he was the only person that went back that far. But I was like, what are you doing smoking one of these, man? That should give me an instant headache if I smell it. But, man, y'all been on one today. He said Moors. Yeah, PP Black coming. Yeah, why did you say that? You got them repeating it in the chat, yo. This the time of day where y'all get delirious and y'all act like we got no sense on this show, man. Trey, next time you hit the Watermelon Fest, dog, you gotta eat some watermelon.
I did.
You gotta have a better report for us than that. I know you say you had the Mississippi Red, but you're supposed to get a fried watermelon or something.
No, they ain't got none of that.
Oh,
man. At a watermelon festival, they ain't got no fried watermelon.
Hey, man, pull up on me at the state fair, man. You know what I mean? We'll do it right. We get you some fried ribs, get you an Earl Campbell.
Bro, I got a
piece of fried watermelon.
I keep some Earl Campbells in the refrigerator.
Boy, what? They don't be knowing about them Earl Campbells like that, dog. Man, they don't be putting enough respect on Earl, yo.
Well, I never forget when the Walmart in South Dakota put them jokers out.
Boy, I know you was lit.
And because normally when I come home, I'd go to Sam's and I get 2 or 3 packs. You know what I'm saying? They put and then they had them jokers for $4. I said, boy, y'all tripping.
Listen, buddy, I don't know how many packs of Earls back as my carry-on in the little Arctic coolers, my carry-on back to Virginia. Every time I came out here. But they be egregious with it at the state fair, man. Like, I'm like, yo, big dog, cut that thing in half, man. It'll be having like one of the corn and the cob sticks. The Earl Campbell be looking like an elephant trunk on there. It's on about 24 inches of just Earl. Like, come on, man. And it's on that stick sturdy as hell because they don't never break. I don't know how it hold all that shit on there.
OG said the name of the old black cigarettes is called Moors. My
Moors.
granddad smoked them.
Man, them don't smell terrible, man. Oh my goodness.
No, man. At the festival, the food trucks, they had pretty much all had the same thing. It was either funnel cake, pulled pork, brisket, chicken wings. There was a chicken and waffles truck. That joker was pretty dope. I didn't go to it.
I know you live in the proper part of Texas. You said pulled pork, man. That's the way. That's the way to do it right there. That's all we about from the
No,
east.
this is Arkansas. It's in Arkansas.
Oh, well, see, East Texas, Arkansas, same. It's better than what we getting over here. Like, they swear they can barbecue out here, and I don't want to start no riots again because the last time I said this on Threads, I had to mute the thread. Had like 20-some thousand people kicking my back in because I said Texas barbecue was whack. But it ain't what they think it is. I'm just gonna say that if your pork game ain't right, don't even talk to me, man. Y'all can keep that brisket stuff.
South Dakota, they have Rib Fest, bro. And they bring, it's all these cats around town that do, and bro, can't nobody cook no barbecue in South Dakota, bro.
But I'm talking about barbecue. I was in Texas, so I can't put my 2 cents in. I'm
talking about that Boston, but like if you ain't, brisket is king here. For me, it's pulled pork where I'm from, and we like vinegar and we like pepper in our sauce. We do it a little bit different, like, and that's all right.
Based.
See, my host family when I was at the academy, they took like, oh, you gotta try Virginia barbecue, and it was some pulled pork and they had that nasty ass vinegar sauce on it.
So y'all say it's nasty? Like, I got the same homeboy that did the taste test with me on the other thing. He was like, yo, yours is the only one, because I make it from scratch. He was like, yours is the only one I eat. Like, they was tearing that shit up. Like, come be a boy, man. Like, it's a little mix between Virginia and the Carolinas, man. You know, we'll give it a try.
No, I won't.
I always make 2. Like, I'll make 2 or 3 in case we got somebody that like it a little sweeter. Oh man, he got the OG put the cigarette.
Put the link in there.
Yeah, he got the link. They still got him.
Yeah, I like a good Boston butt, but you don't put that in the smoker.
Yeah, that's it, man. I got, like, I'm telling you, that's my smoke game. I pushed my hog hunt back to February, man.
But you didn't even pick up on that.
You said you put them in the smoker. That's what you said.
I said I like a good Boston butt, but you don't put that in the smoker.
Oh my God. On that note,
hey, something wrong with Trey like that. I swear.
It is not. Hey, yo, South, hold on. Watch your mouth, South. My vinegar stuff ain't nasty. Some people do make it very disgusting.
Vinegar sauce is nasty.
Mustard base.
Mustard base. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Yo, mine's is vinegar and mustard. Like, if he wasn't asleep, I would have him tell you all about it because he's around the corner.
I tried. I ain't.
I'm telling you.
The one
when we get together the next time and we hit the smoker or whatever, I will make some. Like I said, I make more than one kind, and I just want you to try it. And then you still tell me it's nasty and stand on that. And then I'm gonna come right back here on New Jack, and you're gonna have to apologize to everybody listening.
I was saying though, even if it's good, I ain't gonna tell you it's good.
And I wasn't talking. That's why I wasn't talking to you in the first place. I was talking to Trey.
Hey, but I do like that Alabama sauce though. That joker hit.
Oh man, it's been a good one, fam. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I had a lot of fun with y'all today, yo. Y'all is some dangerous dudes.
No, y'all nothing. Trey is on one tonight.
Hey, chat, thank y'all for being here. Shout out to everybody that's gonna see that that's gonna see this on a replay again. Shout out to the small businesses we like and we love over here at the New Jack Archers, man. Custom gear modifications, Ula's, bow hitch. Shout out to Shot 3D, Fest. Man. Shout out to the Watermelon Fest.
Festival. You gotta say the whole thing.
Shout out to the Watermelon.
A pimp named Slickback. You say the whole thing.
Y'all need help, yo.
The Hope, Arkansas 120th annual.
Not the
water-
120th.
120.
120th annual. That's crazy.
That is insane.
In 1994, Bill Clinton played the saxophone out there.
Hey, we'll see y'all next week, man. Same time, same place. Go share it with somebody. We're going to let it ride out for a little bit on the intro.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, shout out to my guy Keon, too, over there in Atlanta, man. Appreciate you joining us, man. Oh, my God. Y'all need help, yo. I'm
The dreaded watermelon.
I ain't messing with y'all today, yo. I'm not. Y'all are crazy, son. We'll see y'all next week, man.
All right, later.
Are we out? Are we out? Did my boy go right there?
Oh, cut it off, please. Cut it off, man. This is crazy. Cut it off.